Oh my god, what am I doing? Hello and to Cinderella Phenomeno. Oh my god. To this, I can't pronounce things. Paranomia. Don't make fun of me. I'm okay. Let's just start. And I totally forgot what this is. We recommend viewing the tutorial if this is your first time playing a rambly visual novel. Would you like to follow? Yeah, sure. You better have something special. Welcome to the tutorial. Quick run through the shortcuts and functions of Cinderella Phenomena. Oh, sorry. Okay. To advance through text, list the spacebar or enter. Should you miss a line or two while reading, you can always click the back button in the quick menu, blah blah blah. Although there's limited lines you can roll back when you're using this function. The shortcut for this function is PG up. For the lines you've already seen, you can click the skip button to toggle the skip. Oh my god. The keyboard shortcut for this function is tab or holding critical. For the best experience, you may act. Okay, that's English here, people. Sorry. For the best experience, you may activate auto forward mode. Could also be a disadvantage if you advance the next manually. The text speed and the time for the delay may be adjusted through settings. Okay, I'm sorry. Yes, settings, I know what settings. I get up to 72. That concludes. Oh my. Screw you. Once upon a time in a kingdom far, far away, there were two crystals. One was the Crystallum Lucius, protected by the ruler of the fairies. The other was the Crystallum Tenebrarum, which was watched over by the High Leader of the Witches. The Lucian was sustained by love, happiness, and joy. At least that's what we keep telling you. Shut up and listen to the story. The Tenebara was by fear, anger, and hatred. I get the feeling the story was told by the fairies. Just saying. Fairies and witches lived in harmony with the humans of the kingdom. They regulated the powers of the crystals in order to maintain balance between darkness and light. There can be no joy without sadness, no courage without fear. Oh my god, is this a fairy tale that actually acknowledges that that fear and sadness are not evil? Holy shit. The kingdom was at a peace for a time. But this is a fairy tale and we all know this. Then one day, a traveling bard decided to write stories, tales of the magic and wonders of the kingdom. Damn you, Brothers Grimm! His name, these stories, fairy tales. In fairy tales, light always emerged victorious, and true love usually was a usual reward. The fairy tales spread further than they could have been predicted. Humans of the kingdom began to believe that fairy tales were true and that magic of the witches were inherently wicked and cruel. Holy shit. Blame this guy. Oh. Whoa. What rating was this game? Holy shit. Yeah, no, I was not expecting this. I like it. The witches became hated and feared. Eventually, they were hunted like animals. The witch hunt. High leaders of the witches. The high leader, not the high leaders. There's only one, people. And all her anger created the fairy tale curse. You think we are wicked? So be it. Oh god. But just as you've taken our happily ever afters, we shall take yours. The witches used the fairy tale curse to attack humans indiscriminately, ultimately throwing the kingdom into chaos and darkness. The ruler of the fairies, the Lucius Bear, sought to regain peace, but the witches were blinded by their hatred for humans, who were responsible for the witch genocide. I think that's pretty, to be fair, I think that's pretty good, reaction. Genocide usually doesn't lead anywhere that great. A terrible war, a great war began. Ugh. Eventually, the Tenenbaum Bear, the high leader of the witches, was finally defeated. The Tenenbara, I can never pronounce that, the Dark Crystal was lost, peace was restored, and light once again triumphed. But darkness can never fully disappear. It waits in the shadows, patient for when its time will inevitably return. Contract. Oh. Okay, so I'm assuming I'm playing a female in this character, so... Yeah, wait a minute. Actually, give me a second. Okay, had to make sure I was spelling that right. Inta. Prologue. Ice Princess. Yeah, this is why I assume I'm female. Ouch. Really? Oops. I, didn't mean to put those those things in there. Okay, that's our name now. Pinquala at. Riella, my name is Barithian? Oh shit. We're in Game of Thrones. Shit. Oh. Daughter of King Garno Baratheon III. I am the crown princess of the kingdom of Agatha. At least that was who I was. Blah blah. It was before yesterday, when I became victim of the infamous fairy tale curse. Oh. Everyone has forgotten my birthright. Now I am nothing more than a lowly peasant. I feel like I am stuck in a nightmare. But no, this is... Oh my god, here we go. I still have no idea what I must do to break the curse. I close my eyes and remember that day. It started out like any other day. Okay, when you start a game out with a Wait, Made A. Did you hear? Another person was cursed? Hello, Pinquala. Wait a minute, it doesn't have the two A's at the end. What? The two Ats. I'm on my way to the dining hall for breakfast when I stop and listen to the sound of hushed voices. Oh my god, they don't have faces. The two maids standing next to each other with brooms in hand. These two are slacking off again. It's terrible. What fairy tale curse was it? Wait, there's multiple of them? Oh. They say it was Pinocchio. Pinocchio. The fairy tale with the lying boy whose nose grows longer? That's awful. Oh my god, this really is the Brothers Grimm's fault. Shit. You know, more and more people have been getting cursed lately. I think those wicked witches are up to something again. I thought the fairy tale curse would stop after who was defeated. Voldemort? No, wait, they said witches, not wizards. Shit. Voldemort. A weird Rule 60... A weird rules that... Was it 63? I think it was 3. Or 64. It's one of those. Gingerbread Voldemort? You two are hired to work, not talk. Apparently I was a bitch. We're sorry, Your Highness. Actually, maybe it's... Okay, bitch may be harsh. She's right. I'm right. I'm there. Fuck it. As you can only expect... Okay, maybe she is a bitch. Another fairy tale curse. The fairy tale curse started spreading even before the Great War began. I do not have much interest in its effects, even now. After all, most humans probably deserve to get cursed. The victims are weak. Oh. Great, I'm a raging bitch. That's what I... Oh, God. Yeah. Oh, my God. Agathian would be better off without the dead weight. If up to Mother, the curse would have been banished from Agatha the instant they fell prey to it. But Mother's not here anymore. She'll not come back. Ever. Princess, the King and Queen are waiting in the dining hall. I'm on my way. Oh my God, she's a raging bitch. I better get some... I better make some... I better be able to make some choices, because I am not staying a raging bitch this entire playthrough. The King, Orphea, and Rod are all present in the dining hall. Who the hell are these people? Someone is conspicuously missing, but I ignore their absence. Good morning, Pinquala. King. I guess that's our dad. Good morning, Your Majesty. Anna. Good morning. Oh, she's the queen. Pinquala. Oh, Orphea. They don't like each other. Orphea Wind's soul. That every day I wonder why my father, the king, married a lowly baker. She could never be a true queen, for she pales in comparison to Mother. I take my seat next to the king and then look up at the person sitting opposite to me. Oh my God, buddy. Rod Benrick Windful, my stepbrother, is bored and quite quiet as usual. He is 2 years my junior and the younger of the Orphea's children. He's mute and uses a plush bunny to voice his thoughts. And it was apparently given to by a fairy. He minds his own business and easy to deal with, but his older sister, Maya, goes to the empty seat beside him. She's probably the most infuriating person I have ever had the displeasure of knowing. Speak of the oh my God. I can't pronounce this. I really can't. I'm sorry I'm late. I was reading and I forgot the time. And here she is. Oh my God, I'm a raging bitch. Good morning, dear mother. Good morning, Rod. And good morning to you, Pinquala. Fuck off. A beautiful morning, isn't it? Wait, what time is it? Is it like the ass crack of dawn, or maybe like 7-ish? Because I can understand Pinquala's like reason for this. Fuck that. Nobody should be this stripper in the morning. I do not have coffee. Do not deal with Immerliging. Her name is Im now. Rod's sister and my stepsister. She acts if we were blood, as if she too were born a princess. As if she could be a crown. As if she could be crown princess. Press steal my place. I will never let that happen. Now that everyone is here, let us begin. Butlers guide inside with silver trays to carefully serve us breakfast. So, Im, you were reading the fairy tale books that the king bought you? Oh God. Oh yes, there's so many, and they're all so wonderful. Thank you must thank you so much, Father. I am happy you like them. And I have a weird mustache. I left them. So strange that the library didn't have any of them to begin with. That is because Mother hated them. She had all the books burned. Oh my god, I really am a bitch. But why? They're such charming stories. Fairy tales misled humans into believing that they can have thing. What? Oh, that was part of the game. I thought it was my phone for a second. Shit. Misled humans into believing they can have things they do not deserve. Fame, riches, love, happily ever afters. And when their wishes do not come true to fruition exactly as they want them to, the humans blame the witches for granting them in the first place. What are you implying about the witches, Pinquala? Oh, this is lovely. The atmosphere shifts and the air in the room grows heavy. I continue to eat. Perhaps witches are not responsible for the evil in this world. Perhaps humans are the cause of their own downfall. Oh my god, Okay, so, now I'm stuck, because I kind of agree with her. But she's a raging bitch. Shit, I have no idea. Shit. Have you any idea what you're talking about, child? Witches have caused nothing but pain and suffering to this kingdom. Even now, they spread the fairy tale curse to our innocent subjects. Truth is, I know very little about the time witches had free reign over Agatha. I was very young then, and Mother forbade me from leaving the palace, sometimes even my room. I know nothing of the people's supposed pain and suffering. Mother kept me away from everyone, so I cannot bring myself to care. How do you know the cursed are innocent? Our people have been toiling day and night to rebuild Agatha after the Great War. Our people are the kingdom's foundation, and I am endlessly grateful for their determination and resolve. Every day I wonder what your mother taught you about. Leave? I don't know if this... Fuck it, leave Mother out of this. Dear, please. Pinquala, your father didn't mean to... I'm not one of your children, Ophelia. I don't need your sympathy. Pinquala, you will show your mother respect. She is not my mother. Go fuck yourself. I set down my fork and knife and stand up. I am done. Excuse me. My father and I have never gotten along, but our relationship has significantly worsened since he married the baker. Oh, this is gonna be fun. My father, the king. It has been 17 years, and I have never felt any love from him. He treats Em and Rod, who only entered our life 1 year ago, like his own children, better than he has ever treated me. This has been my life since Mother passed away 4 years ago. Mother was the only one who was there for me when no one else was. Even before the accident during the Great War, she would still be here. Why the sour face so early in the morning, princess? Totally evil. Oh god, here we go. Who the... You're related to it. Let me guess. The king, the queen, or Princess N? Or is it all of them? I ignore his question. Fritz, what are you doing here so early? I'm running some errands for my father. Frenzigrad Adian Leverton, son of the highest knight of the Order of Caledon. I'm butchering the English language again. I apologize. His father, Sir Achille, has served the royal family for many years. Sir Arcturus is one of the king's most trusted advisors. 3 years ago, Prince was assigned the honor of becoming my personal knight. His presence is the only company I can tolerate nowadays. You should wait in the throne room, then. Thank you. Your sword has way too many bejewels on it. Princess? Yes. You know, I haven't seen you smile once since I met you. Why is that of any importance? Still, I hope to see you smile one day, Princess. Fuck off. Well, I won't take up any more of your time. I'll see you at 10. Why 10? Don't tell me you've forgotten. Forgotten what? What are you hiding from me, you albino son of a bitch? Wait, he's relatively tan. We're going into town today, remember? I deflated as the realization dawned upon me. It has been 2 days since the king issued the order. Oh, a flashback within a flashback. Oh my god. Benquala, I would like you to accompany Emma. It's Emma now, because M sounds weird. Emma, on one of her town outings. Why? Surely you could send the maids with her instead. Would not have requested you accompany her if I was going to send her with maids. I want you to make an effort to get along with your sister. Stepsister. She's your sister, and you will treat her and Rod as if they were of your blood. 2 days from now, you are going to accompany Emma outside. What? It's been 4 years since you last left the palace. Since then, you have locked yourself away. You barely leave your room. Agatha was in the grip of war back then, but now the kingdom is safe and back to its former glory. I want you to see how beautiful Agatha really is. It's a shithole, isn't it? A princess must know her kingdom. It's a shithole, isn't it? Go with Emma, and she will show you the town that you have only ever seen through your windows. Seriously, it's a shithole, and we all know it, isn't it? Is that an order? If it needs to be. Are we clear? Fuck it, yeah, sure. Pinquala. Understood. Fucking asshole. I don't know. Last time I left the palace was 4 years ago when the king took me with him to check on the people after the Great War had ended. I shake my head, removing myself from the memory. I am safe here. Princess, are you alright? Fuck off. It won't be that bad. The town folks are good people. How can you be so sure? Times have changed. People change. Fuck you, Fritz. That is precisely the problem. Mother never changed. Oh my god, she has a mother complex. Lovely. Mother loved me until the end. Oh, honey. Sometimes change is for the better, Princess. I think you'll see it. You'll see that. Today. If you'll excuse me, I shall see you later. Fuck you. Oh my god, what the... Delora. Do you think witches are capable of bringing back the dead? Okay, stop with that thought. Stop right there. I wish you could talk to me. You and the others. My dolls are my only friends. They're the only ones I can trust. Unlike humans, they will never betray me. They will never hurt me. They will always be there for me. The moment I saw Delora, I knew she was special. She was different, so elegant and realistic. It was almost as if she were breathing. She was a gift from the king on my 17th birthday. Who the fuck gives their 17-year-old girl... Never mind. This is, I'm trying to think. What era would this be in? It has a lamp, but it has a monarchy. Shit, I don't know. It's also magic, so shit. I only started receiving dolls from him when Mother passed away. Mother does not believe in birthday celebrations. But every year at midnight, a letter would appear under my door. It would contain instructions leading me through the palace on an adventure to a room filled with gifts, cakes, and sweets. A child's dream. I've been fascinated by the dolls, which always had a little greeting card. A card with the words "I loved you" on it, signed by M. The card would tell me to keep those celebrations a special secret, but I didn't need to be told that. Mother always found a way to show me she cared. In her own way. I can't tell if her mother's a bitch. I don't know who's a bitch or not. I've been here. I don't know who I should hate. The secret celebrations had stopped as soon as she had disappeared. Oh God, yes. Who the fuck is it? I swear to God, M, if it's you, I will stab you. No, excuse me, Your Highness. The king has requested your presence. This better not be another lecture. Tell him I'm on my way. I'll see you later, Delora. The day that doll talks back is the day I'm punting it across the room. Oh. Good morning, Your Highness. Sir Mithros, the royal advisor. Father trusts him a great deal, like he does Sir Alacaster. Yeah, that's his name now. Every day you look more and more like your mother. I will stab you. Sometimes I find Sir Mithros talking to Mother's portrait when he thinks no one is looking. He must have admired her a lot, but I cannot bring myself to think highly of him. Probably because he's creepy and has evil eyes. Seriously, those are evil eyes. Also, the grin is evil. There's something about him that puts me on edge. The fact that he's clearly evil. Seriously, every anime who has a character who looks like that is either sadistic, evil, or both. Are you on the way to see the king? I shall not keep you then. Until our next meeting, dear princess. Evil. Totally evil. Your Majesty. Penquala, are you ready? Fuck. You'll enjoy this, Penquala. I have heard the toy shop has lovely dolls. This will be good for you. I will stab you. You'll get to know your sister better, and you'll be able to interact with and learn about the people of Agathil, about our subjects. I will not learn anything I do not already know. Why do you always believe that the people around you are incapable of good? Because I've seen how quickly people will betray and manipulate each other to get what they want. Mother warned me about human nature. You do not see clearly, Penquala. If you would only open your eyes, you'll be able to see how good people really are. I believe I'm already quite capable of seeing the true nature of people. After all, I've seen there is no good in you. Ugh. Penquala, where were you when I needed you 4 years ago? Where have you been ever since? Back then, I'd been overflowing with grief and pain. I just lost Mother, my entire world. I hope that maybe he would have shown me love and compassion, even just a hug to let me know somebody was there. It had been childish hope. I had been left alone. I did not see him for months, had barely even heard his voice. You cannot rely on anyone but yourself. You cannot trust anyone but yourself. This is what you taught me, Your Majesty. Now, I know I have hurt you, and I know that there is nothing I can do to atone for what I did. Oriel and her children are not a part of that. They do not deserve to be hated. In the end, they still matter more to him than I ever did. Penquala, enough. I've already said I will go. Everyone is waiting outside. I shudder at the thought of leaving the palace after so many years. Penquala, it will be okay. How can you be so sure? Thank you for agreeing to accompany Emma. I would not disobey an order from the king. Excuse me. And fuck off. What the hell? Did we transport to... hello, how can I help? Victoria! Oh my god. Princess Emma, it's good to see you. I trail Emma, ignoring her as she embraced her friend. I glance around the small shop. Dolls display are nowhere near the quality of the ones in my room. I cannot understand why Emma insists she buy gifts for her friends here. I cannot believe I'm outside the palace. There's no need to be so tense, princess. I would never let anything happen to you. Go to hell. Your only job is to relax and enjoy yourself. You ask the impossible of me. There's no need to be so formal, Victoria. I'm still the same as I was. Oh yes, Rob came along as well. It's been a while, Victoria. It's good to see you again, Rob. Oh god. And I must introduce you to Her Highness, the Crown Princess Penquala. The look on Victoria's face as she takes a step away from me is all too familiar. Fear. My apologies for being so rude, Your Highness. Good morning. Be a bitch. And this is Sir Furzigand, Sir Alacaster's son. Is that Alistair or Alacaster? I can't pronounce that name. It's a pleasure to meet you, my lady. Oh, you're Sir Furzigand? You really are as handsome as Emma describes you in her letters. I'm sorry. Bitch, please don't mind her. Sir Furzigand? I can't pronounce his name. I'm sorry, Emma. Right. So what brings you here anyway? Okay, so this is a weird place to leave, but I'm going to stop because I just noticed this is 30 minutes in here. We will figure out what brings Emma here to Victoria when I continue it. Goodbye.